Hello, it's me, the ukulele teacher, here to teach you how to play the awesome theme tune from DuckTales. Woo! So, grab your uke, make sure it's in tune, and if you need help tuning your uke, then be sure to download my free app, the Ukulele app, right now, and when it is in tune, your uke should sound like this. Now, just in case you haven't heard the theme tune to DuckTales, I'm going to play it through for you very quickly first to give you a rough idea of how it should sound when you've learned it. But before we do that, please be sure to give this video a thumbs up if you want to see more lessons like this one, and make sure you subscribe to the channel so you never miss a lesson. Also, make sure you download a free song sheet so you can follow along either on my Facebook page, if you can find it there, or on patreon.com/uketeacher. 1, 2, 3, 4. Life is like a hurricane here in Duckburg. Race cars, lasers, aeroplanes. It's a duck club. Might solve a mystery or rewrite history. DuckTales, woo! Every day they're out there making DuckTales, woo! Tales of daring, do bad and good luck tales. Detect danger, watch behind you. There's a stranger out to find you. What to do? Just grab onto some DuckTales, woo! Every day they're out there making DuckTales, woo! Tales of daring, do bad and good luck tales, woo! Not ponytails or cottontails, but DuckTales, woo! Now, before we go any further in this song, I should warn you that there are a lot of bar chords in it all the way through. Now, that shouldn't be a problem even if you have tiny little hands like me, so if you need a little bit of extra help with your bar chords, then check out my video first on how to play bar chords. Once you've conquered your fear of the bar, these are the chords that you'll need for the song. If you already know them, then skip ahead now. To play the chord of E, bar the 4th fret with your first finger. That means you push down on all 4 strings at the same time. Then add your 4th finger to the 7th fret of the 1st string, and the chord of E should sound like this. To play the chord of E sus4, keep that E shape, but just move your 2nd finger over to the 5th fret of the 2nd string, and the chord of E sus4 should sound like this. To play the chord of A, put your 1st finger on the 1st fret of the 3rd string, and your 2nd finger on the 2nd fret of the 4th string, and the chord of A should sound like this. And to play the chord of A sus4, keep that A shape, but just add your 3rd finger to the 2nd fret of the 3rd string, and the chord of A sus4 should sound like this. To play the chord of F sharp minor, keep that A shape, but this time put your 3rd finger on the 2nd fret of the 2nd string, and the chord of F sharp minor should sound like this. To play the chord of B, bar the 2nd fret with your 1st finger, then put your 2nd finger on the 3rd fret of the 3rd string, and your 3rd finger on the 4th fret of the 4th string, and the chord of B should sound like this. Now, as I explained in my bar chords video, once you know the 2 or 3 main shapes of the bar chords, you can move them up and down the fretboard to make all the chords that you need. So once you've got the chord of B, just slide it up the fretboard 1 fret for the chord of C, 1 more fret for the chord of C sharp, and 1 more fret for the chord of D. Likewise, now that we know the chord of E, we can slide it up 2 frets for the chord of F sharp, like this, 1, 2, or down 2 frets for the chord of D, like this, 1, 2. So now that we've got the chords down, let's start with the intro. Firstly, get your fingers in the position to play that E chord, like this. Because even though we're finger picking, both the notes that we're playing are in that chord of E, so it makes sense to get our fingers ready to play it. All we do for the intro is, once we have our fingers in position to play the chord of E, is use our thumb to play the 3rd string, and our 2nd finger to play the 1st string, like this. And it just goes like this. Thumb 2, thumb 2, thumb 2, thumb 2. And that's how to play the intro. From there we move into verse 1, and we stay on that chord of E, but here we start to strum. The pattern that I play most of the way through the song is down, 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 up, like this. Down, 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 up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up. Down, 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 up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up. But you'll notice that during the verse, instead of strumming all the notes like this, I actually mute some of them like this. Now, to mute the strings, all you do is keep your fingers exactly where they are on the left hand, but lift them up ever so slightly So they're still touching the strings, but they're not pushing down on the fretboard. So when you strum, instead of hearing a nice note like this, you hear a little scraping sound like this. So instead of down, 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 up, I'm actually playing mute, down, mute, mute, down, up, like this. Mute, down, mute, mute, down, up, mute, down, mute, mute, down, up. Mute, down, mute, mute, down, up. That's just what I do for the verse. When I get to the chorus, I play all the notes as normal. So for the first line of the song, Life is like a hurricane, you just play that pattern through twice, like this. Life is like a hurricane. And then the next line, you play E sus4 to E twice, and here you just play one downstroke on each chord, like this. E sus4 E, E sus4 E. So the first two lines will sound like this. Life is like a hurricane here in Duckburg. Then the next line you play E again twice, and then A sus4 to A twice, like this. Race cars, lasers, aeroplanes, it's a Duckburg. Then the last two lines of verse 1 are just F sharp minor to B, with the down, 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 up pattern played once on each chord, like this. So let's put that all together and play through verse 1, nice and slow. Life is like a hurricane here in Duckburg. Race cars, lasers, aeroplanes, it's a Duckburg. Might solve a mystery or rewrite history. And that takes us into the chorus. And as I already mentioned, the strumming pattern remains the same, but here I don't mute any of the notes, I just play the full pattern like this. So the chords for the chorus are nice and easy. You just play E twice, like this. Then C and D once, like this. Then repeat. E, C, D, E. So let's put that all together and play through the chorus. DuckTales, woo! Every day they're out there making DuckTales, woo! Tales of daring, do bad and good luck tales. And that takes us into the bridge. Now there are three lines in the bridge. The first line you just play F sharp minor to B once, like this. F sharp minor, B. Then the second line you play F sharp minor to E, like this. F sharp minor, E. And then the third line you just play the chord of C sharp twice, like this. C sharp, C sharp. And that takes you into the final chorus. So let's go ahead and play through the bridge. Danger, watch behind you. There's a stranger out to find you. What to do, just grab onto some. And that takes us into the final chorus. Now the final chorus is similar to the first chorus, but instead of playing E to C to D, we play F sharp to D to E. And here, like I said, with the bar chords, it's actually nice and easy because you just slide the same shape up and down the fretboard. F sharp, woo, D, E, F sharp, woo, D, E, F sharp. But of course you have the same string pattern as you had for the first chorus. So let's carry on and play through the final chorus. DuckTales, woo! Every day they're out there making DuckTales, woo! Tales of daring, do bad and good luck tales, woo! Not ponytails or cartoon tales, but DuckTales, woo! And just finish with one big downstroke on the F sharp to finish the song. Put that all together and that's how to play the theme tune from DuckTales. Woo! If you guys have any requests for future lessons, then let me know in the comments below because I want to know what you want to learn. I'll be back again soon with some more great lessons and videos for you. In the meantime, make sure you subscribe and turn on the notifications so you never miss a lesson. I've been the ukulele teacher. Until next time, I love you all and I wish you the best.